some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You...
I did. How did you...
It was wonderful.
Good. You seem to understand. Some provide us with magically imbued material, which does not include torture.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the savages in stumbling over dead beasts.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice.
And Professor Weasley has asked that be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts.
Hey, over here. Come on. Thank you again for saying you were an augury at noon.
I certainly hope that's a good...
It's something my gran and I say. It means at least that's what we decided.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
Actually, in light of that,
You've enjoyed...
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you...
I thought she...
I suspected you two might get along. Perhaps. I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She's...
I don't often agree with The poachers' influence is growing. They're up to something.
That does seem...
I think I'm going...
I...
Oh, I... Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan.
Big match today. It all comes.
I certainly... Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Protego! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Leviosa! Come on!
Confringo!
Glacius! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Stringo! That's all you got? Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Stupefy! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I...
And we're pleased to have such a gracious... Now, to the victor, go. And so it is, my...
Thank you.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be... Now that we've definitive... Wonder how my hub...
You can't be beat, can you?
Shame it's over. I was just getting started.
Hello, Lucan.
Excellent idea. This...
Actually...
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Oh, of course not! In fact, do you see... Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
Second, as macabre as it. You, however, have seen a... I'm at my wit's end, young friend. In fact, I know of two statues right here. Perhaps you could...
I'd be...
Oh, I knew I could count. Next, you'll notice that the door...
But what about curfew?
And I took advantage of it. Now, you'll...
Aloha Mora.
done! You're in! Remember, disillusionment charm, so no one claps either. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Aconite and Asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands. I'll come from his hatch. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My mark
Aloha Mora.
What are you up to now? I hope there are no students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Gladwin is fair, but the students are terrible. I had plans to get a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season. Hufflepuff? Well, Ravenclaw? I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw... What was that? What was what? I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway, I had high hopes. In comfortable condition.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moon.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless. Of course, I first suspected. But that does not explain the... I am determined, with your help, to discover the...
It's definitely...
You, my friend, are a gentle... Now, remember, the moons are only retrieved...
Understood. I shall keep it.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts.